Welcome back to High Tea Podcast, where we spill truth, sip healing, and steep into the kind of conversations you didn't know you needed. I'm your host, Emily. I'm a young mom, a future educator, and a believer in tough love and soft landings. Life's been anything but easy, but here we turn chaos into clarity and pain into power. This space is for the overthinkers, the cycle breakers, and the deep fleers. And the ones trying to stay sane while doing the damn thing. Whether you're here tuning in from your car, a night shift, or just hiding in the bathroom for 5 minutes, you belong here, babe. We talk real life, from motivation and mental health to conspiracy theories, spiritual awakenings, and a little tea on what's going down online in the world. So grab your favorite drink, light that candle, and let's get into it. Because healing doesn't have to be boring. And growing up doesn't mean you can't spill a little tea along the way. Where the truth sizzles, the healing is real, and the tea is always hot. I want to take a moment to open up a little bit more about who I am. Not the typical conspiracy theory queen, not a tea spiller, not the voice behind the mic, but me. A young woman who was born and raised in Miami, Florida. A city that taught me to survive, but not always how to feel. A Cuban daughter, a friend, a fighter. And now a mother of 2 beautiful babies, including my baby girl and my baby boy. Life brought me from the sunshine of Miami all the way to the cold unknown of Michigan. And I didn't know it then, but that journey was the beginning of becoming this woman, the woman you're listening to right now. I've experienced what it's like to be in a shelter, to feel alone in a crowd, to hold it together when everything is falling apart. There were nights where I didn't know how, I didn't know what to do. I didn't have anything planned for the next day. But somehow, I did. I'm not here to paint a perfect picture. I'm not here to talk about everything just yet, okay? Especially the pain that comes by raising my kids. But I will say this, I'm still standing, and I will. And I'm still showing up. And every single day, I choose to turn my peace, my pain, into purpose. That's what this show is about. This is for every woman who has been counted out, every mother who's held their babies, holding back tears, every dreamer trying to rebuild her peace or their peace in a space that doesn't always feel like home. My name is Emily, and I'm not perfect, but I am powerful. And if you know, you're powerful too. Keep going, stay soft, and sip this tea with your head held high. Welcome to High Tea. This is From Survival to Spotlight. Let's get one thing straight. Women have been told to sit down, to shut up, to stay in their own lanes for generations, and we're officially over it. We've been judged for having kids and judged for not having them, shamed for going back to work after birth, and shamed for choosing to stay home. Being called selfish for putting ourselves first. and weak if we don't put others before us. We're too loud, too quiet, too skinny, too plain, too curvy, too skinny, too fucking fat. Like somehow our worth is measured by the comfort we make everyone else feel. But here's the truth. Women everywhere are standing the fuck up and saying fuck off to all of it. As they should. We're not here to be perfect or pleasing to the male gaze or to anybody else's liking. We're here to live big, right? We're here to love hard, to chase our dreams, and to raise our babies. Or maybe do all of it, because women are multitaskers. And we do it exactly how the hell we want. So if you've ever been told you're too much or you're not enough, let this be your reminder. Take up that space. Be bold and build your life without permission. And hey, if you're ever going through something mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, and if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. No judgment, no pressure, just real love and support. Sometimes we just need someone to listen, to remind us we're not crazy, and we're not alone. My inbox is always open. You don't have to carry it all by yourself. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Fat Facts segment, where we chew on the craziest food truths, serve up the tea behind what's on your plate, and maybe ruin a childhood snack or two. You've been warned. Did you know McDonald's fries used to be cooked in beef fat until 1990? That's why they hit so hard back in the day. Alright, if you guys thought that Swiss cheese one was nasty, get ready for this one. Fast food ice cream machines are often dirtier than toilet water. Multiple studies have found E. coli and bacteria in fast food chain ice cream dispensers. So if you're ever thinking about getting that ice cream in McDonald's or getting something from anywhere that is fast food like Wendy's or Burger King, just don't. Or think twice. I don't want to get sued. This is allegedly. This is just a conspiracy theory. All right. Last but certainly not least, fun fact, honey never expires. Did you know this? Archaeologists found jars of it in the ancient tombs, and it was still good after thousands of years. Tell me in the comments, would you ever try 1,000 years expired honey? Which, if they don't expire, but like old honey. Would you guys try that? All right. Let's end this Fat Facts segment with, did you know that your McDonald's milkshake might not be what it seems? I know. I keep talking about McDonald's. I know. I'm not getting sued, though. This is something you can search up on their website and search it up for yourselves, lovelies. Okay. The strawberry flavor, right, in the milkshake can contain over 50 different chemicals, right? Yeah. So, suggesting to not get that. Maybe just go with their Sprite. All right. This last fat fact is not throwing shade at Crumble Cookie at all, because I have sugar addict. But when you put 1,000, almost 1,200 calories into one cookie, and you buy a cookie cutter because they advertise it just so they won't get any backlash on how many calories it actually is. Legitimately, like, so the cookie is cut into 1/4. So, a piece of the cookie is almost 400 calories, 350 if you want to be almost exact. Like, if you ask me, that is just tremendously unhealthy, even for them. Like, have you guys seen how many people eat this crap? And I know you guys see the reviews. It is not good. Like, I have had some of the crumble cookies. I've always waited for the free one on my birthday, and oh my lord. I do want to say I've had the chocolate chip one, and it is good. But for my birthday, I had the blueberry one, and let me tell you how it had this, like, ball of butter, or, like, it was definitely not frosting. It was hard. I think it imitated, like, a blueberry pancake kind of cookie. Most definitely went over the 1,200 budget line of calories, and it was good at the first bite, but once you just keep eating, it's just terrible. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they meant to get the cookie cutter so you won't sugar overdose, but yeah, I remember having that cookie, and I was pregnant with my son, and he was going bonkers in my belly. So yeah, if you want a sweet treat, go ahead and order from Sugar Addict. So before we dive into the conspiracy theory segment, I want to check in with you. Yeah, you right now listening. How are you feeling today? Like, really? Take a breath. Feel it in your body. And if you want to share or leave a comment, please, I want to build a community, a space where we don't just talk, we connect. Your voice matters. Now let's talk real quick. If Stephen Hawking can cheat and Justin Bieber can go from begging Selena to now being on this rampage with Hailey, what can your man do? Stay tuned. Before we dive into today's topics, I want to take a moment to recognize one of the most brilliant minds our world has ever known, Stephen Hawking. He taught us that curiosity is limitless, that we can laugh even through struggle, and that the universe, no matter how cold or chaotic it may seem, is something beautiful we're lucky to be part of. So today I want to say thank you to Stephen Hawking for showing us what relentless looks like, and for reminding us to look up at the stars and not down to our feet. Even though he was wrong for cheating on his wife, well, allegedly, him and his wife were together for 15 plus years. Allegedly, he left his wife for the nurse. So in reality, there was no cheating involved, but everybody says there was something behind it, behind when he was married to his wife and they had intimate times together. Who knows? So yeah, that is just a little bit about that. Now listen, let's get back to the topic. Whether you're Team Jelena or Team Jaylee, you've probably seen the TikTok trends and Reddit threads and the deep dives that make you question what is really going on in that marriage. Let's break it down. Conspiracy number 1. Was their relationship rushed? People say that Hailey and Justin's engagement was way too sudden. Like, we blinked and boom, they were married. And this came just months after Justin and Selena were spotted together again. Some fans believe Hailey manifested Justin for years. Remember those tweets that from like 2011, I believe? Some say that it's romantic. Others say it's obsessive. Conspiracy theory number 2. Is Justin really happy? This is one that keeps people talking. There are dozens of paparazzi clips of Justin looking miserable next to Hailey. Slamming car doors, walking ahead of her, barely smiling. Some fans swear he looks trapped or controlled. And they compare it to somehow he used to be with Selena, claiming that he was more alive. Which, as of everybody, we know that, but, behind closed doors, we don't know what's up. But is this fair? Or are we just protecting Justin? Conspiracy theory number 3. Is Hailey a clout chaser or an industry plant? Okay. So a theory that Hailey was always part of a big PR game. She grew up in the spotlight, daughter of actor Stephen Baldwin, I believe her dad's name is. And people claim her relationship with Justin, helped her elevate her name and her her connect with elite fashion groups and beauty brands and shit like that. Some conspiracy theories even say that the marriage was like clean image, like just a clean image to keep him marketable. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Was it love or was it business? Conspiracy theory number 4. Are they already separated behind the scenes? So here's where it gets spicy. In 2024, rumors exploded online that the Biebers were separated but still together. Hailey posted a story back then about like an emotional distance and obviously, fans noticed. So she started talking and liking more about self-love and liking more breakup posts. So Justin's mental health struggles were also rumored to be a factor. So are they keeping it like an uplifted, just behind the covers for now? Or why are they living separate lives? Now pause. I'm not saying any of this is 100% facts. This is conspiracy theories, y'all. Fan theories. Public speculation. A little sparkle of celebrity chaos. But when this much smoke surrounds a couple, you have to wonder. Is there fire? Drop your thoughts below. Are Hailey and Justin the real deal? Or just a PR dream gone wrong? Think about it. Leave your thoughts. Alright, to our next conspiracy. Is this doll really missing? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So the porcelain doll that they use in the movies, the Conjuring, is not the actual doll that is real and possessed. Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll. And let's see. In May 2025, Annabelle was part of a paranormal tour, making appearances in the city San Antonio and New Orleans. Following these events, rumors swirled on the social media platforms, particularly on TikTok, claiming that the doll had gone missing and was linked to accidents like the plantation fire in Louisiana and the prison escape in New Orleans. Remember that? The prisoners, like 4 or 5 of them. However, these claims were shifty. Tony Spera confirmed that Annabelle was never out of his control. So no need to worry. The doll is completely safe and in that cage that is well managed and blessed, because that is what we need. We do not need that doll anywhere else. All right, on to the next segment, Global Reality Check, where we tell you the juicy juice about what's going on in the world. From AI to knowing your feelings to volcanoes acting up, this ain't CNN. It's high tea reality reporting. It's June, baby. So happy Pride Month to all my babes. Alrighty, never forget who you are, who you want to be, or who you want to become, babe. You are your brightest light. You shine brighter than every star, than any star in this planet. You want to get up and do something? Oh, I'm too depressed. I can't do it. Oh, I'm too fat. Oh, I'm too skinny. Oh, I'm too nothing. I don't have a car. Or oh, I don't have this. Or I just need $2 to just get that cigarette or that beer. You don't need that beer. You don't need that cigarette. You need to get the fuck up, get a bus ticket if you need to, and hustle. It will pay off. Your hard work will pay off. You will be in your car one day driving to work. You will be in your house one day. You will have that relationship that you want. You will have everything that you want. Mostly manifest. But if you don't actually do the doing and get up and try to do your absolute best for yourself and give 100% of yourself to yourself, because it's you versus you. Forget about everybody and anybody. It's you versus you. You want to see yourself go from down here to up here, level up? Yeah, you can most definitely level up. Focus on you. Don't tell anybody what you're doing. Keep your mouth shut. You have plans. Don't go and tell people your plans before they happen. That's the mistake people make right there. Stay true to yourself, and most importantly, stay humble. And the reason I'm saying all of this is part of the Pride Month. That's why I started it with Happy Pride Month to all my babes. It is because people have a lot of opinions, and I'm not trying to get into it, but if you see something and it bothers you by somebody else's sexual orientation, you most definitely have a problem. This does not go any further. I don't want to say anything further. If you have a problem with anybody else's sexual orientation, you yourself are not happy. And yes, I am just going to put it out there. If you do have a problem with somebody that is gay or lesbian or trans, and you see that and that's bothering you, you have problems. Because a person is being happy the way they want to be happy. Okay? There is some people that express it in some ways in public that I don't agree with. But hey, you are what you are. And nobody is going to take that from you. Nobody. You are going to keep doing what you want to do regardless of what they say or not. Okay? You do you, girl. You do you. Always. All right. First runner up, let's talk about Emotion AI. A company named Emoti Tech has developed artificial intelligence capable of reading your facial expressions and tone of voice to determine your emotions in real time. This technology is being tested in therapy apps, customer service bots, and even dating platforms. What the fuck? Some people are saying this is a huge breakthrough in human computing. And others are questioning this very much for our safety, for our privacy, for the potential misuse. I mean, is this the future? Are we gonna have robots in our house? Or is this the next episode of Black Mirror? You guys let me know in the comments. Would you let AI read your emotions? Okay, I don't think you're ready for this one. This is out of this world, literally. In space news, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has identified a planet in a distant solar system that might have water, clouds, and breathable air. Located in the Goldilocks zone, not way too hot, not too cold, this planet is Earth 2.0. Let's get into it. While scientists are excited about the possibilities, some conspiracy theories suggest this discovery is let's see, how do I put it in words? So it's playing with the atmosphere. It's, for example, we don't know if other species live there. This is all, my opinion was the last part, but that they did find a planet and that they found a plant that survives in this other solar system is crazy, if you ask me. On to our next topics. Let's see. Now let's dive into the world of celebrity conspiracies. Rumors are swirling online that certain celebrities, including Katy Perry, fucking Britney Spears, and Doja Cat, have been fucking replaced by clones. Let me tell you this, fans notice the difference in their clothes and their appearance and everything. And it's pretty scary. Just imagine your favorite artist has a completely different freaking face. That's scary. If you were a celebrity, would you fucking get cloned? But this isn't really news. So honestly, I get to thinking, why do they do it? Why do they clone celebrities? To make their life easier, to appear as they have a normal life? What could it actually be? And this podcast, it shifts. Because yes, this is news that is happening in the world today. Mostly the artists that are kind of new, but kind of not. I believe that Britney Spears has been cloned, but also her Instagram page, her IG is just so weird. Who is running her page? Okay, so on to the next one. And for your final sip of global reality check, what's going on with the McBrooms? Yes, you heard me right. They're back in the headlines, and no, it is not an Ace family vlog. Fans are side-eyeing the couple after new rumors started circulating that Austin McBroom might be solo branding, and Christine, she's been MIA from his latest projects and appearances. There's a lot of talk on TikTok, and she also went on this podcast, on the Daddy podcast, I believe it's called. I did not see it full, but I did see some of it. I do want to say that she's talking about her story, and that is completely valid. Everybody should have a chance to talk and have a voice about what they went through. Especially if you want to talk about it. But yeah, I believe that she is healing. They both played tremendously wrong in both parties. They played wrong. But this is all allegedly. I don't know 100% sure, but But I do know that she has a book, and if you do want to read about that, then you should get the book. I heard it's a good book. She talks about a lot of juicy stuff. But yet again, I know you guys have seen the TikTok videos about Austin McBroom and her just memeing, just making memes just about what, like, the story, like the mermaid, like the thing of the mermaid. I know you guys have, like, most definitely heard about that. I think that's ridiculous. I think they're doing it for clout. I think they're doing it for money, most definitely. But hey, people love the tea, and I am here to spill it. And before I close out today's cup of Thai tea, I just want to take a moment to talk to you. Yeah, you. The one listening in your car, cleaning the house, or maybe just crying in a dark corner after a long day. I see you. I know what it feels like to carry weight, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Life is heavy sometimes, but I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. Let me get real with you. 8 months ago, I was pregnant with my son, and I weighed approximately 254 pounds. I didn't feel myself. I was tired, I was swollen, I was sad, but even through the pain, I kept going. And now, today I weigh 170 pounds. I'm still on my journey, baby, but I'm proof that change is possible. I didn't starve myself. I didn't do anything crazy. I started slow with some wall Pilates, eating mindfully, and moving my body with love, not punishment. I didn't chase perfection. I chased peace. And every single day that I showed up, even when I was crying, even when I didn't want to, I planted a seed. And those seeds, they're blooming now into strength, into confidence, into the woman I knew I could become. So if you're listening and feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or forgotten, please remember this. Every tiny step you take today is a promise to your future. You are worthy of healing. You are worthy of transformation. You are worthy of blooming into something beautiful, into something so beautiful the world won't even recognize you. But you'll know you did that. Thank you for sipping this tea with me, for showing up for yourself, and for being part of this little corner of the internet where we keep it real, raw, and rooted in love. Until next time, stay grounded, stay glowing, and keep growing. This is your girl, Emily, and this has been High Tea Podcast.